Today we're going to talk about a hidden gem. Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, Books, Stacks, and Stories. If you're like me and you hunt down used books wherever they're available, could be the local thrift store, great place to go for book, regular book sales at your library, whatever the case may be, you know there are some hidden gems out there just waiting for you to find them. Well, I've got one today, and we're going to talk about the one I found at my local library. They have an annual special book sale with not just your run-of-the-mill books or a general collection, but special editions and interesting volumes. And that's where I found this one. So today we're going to talk about the Continental Tales of Longfellow.
Yay!
Huzzah.
According to Wikipedia, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was an American writer, poet, and educator, born on February 27, 1807, and died on March 24, 1882, at the age of 75. His most famous works include the poems Paul Revere's Ride, the Song of Hiawatha, and Evangeline. Look for them in future videos. He also wrote many short stories, including his Continental Tales. Stick around to the end for a special excerpt reading from one of the stories. Longfellow was considered to be one of America's fireside poets from New England, the others being John Greenleaf Whittier, Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr., William Cullen Bryant, and James Russell Lowell. Such a charming thing, a fireside poet. And they all seem to have 3 names. There will be a video on that subject coming soon. He also has the distinction of being the first American to completely translate Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. Well, now you know. This wonderful edition of Continental Tales of Longfellow was published in 1948 by Story Classics, an imprint associated with J.J. Rodale. It features some fine engravings by Richard Lindner, and comes in a sturdy slipcase that fortunately seems to have played a big role in keeping this copy in great condition. This book is not rare, but it is collectible. I've seen it listed on eBay for around $10 or $15, but it's not the monetary value that's important. It's a special one-off edition that provides a lot of the things we book lovers prize. Unique cover engravings, 12 additional engravings illustrating each of the stories, fine eggshell stock that is easy on the eyes, and classic typefaces with decorative highlights in red on each page. Here are the stories included in this hidden gem. Here's a bonus excerpt read from the story The Bald Eagle. You can find the entire reading on our channel with the link below. One calm, sultry summer evening, the knot of village politicians had assembled, according to custom, at the tavern door. At the entrance sat the landlord, justice of the peace and quorum, lolling in a rocking chair and dozing over the columns of an electioneering handbill. Along the benches of the portico were seated the village attorney, the schoolmaster, the tailor, and other personages of less note, but not less idle, nor less devoted to the affairs of the nation. To this worthy assembly of patriotic citizens, the schoolmaster was drowsily doling forth the contents of the latest Gazette. It was at that memorable epoch of our national history, when Lafayette returned to visit in the evening of his days the land that owed so much to his youthful enthusiasm, and to see in the soft decline of life the consummation of his singular glory in the bosom of that country where it first began. His approach was everywhere hailed with heart-stirring joy. There was but one voice throughout the land, and every village through which he passed hailed him with rural festivities, addresses, odes, and a dinner at the tavern. Every step of his journey was regularly and minutely recorded in those voluminous chronicles of our country, the newspapers. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Longfellow, what your favorites might be, and any other thoughts. And thanks for visiting. Please come back often and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing.